Hello, today we'll discuss BAW, how to use BAW servers and how to configure BAW servers. We can discuss in detail. This is the BAW architecture. This is the load balance. This is LDAP, local directory access protocols. This is the DMGR. In BAW also same, but some configurations are changes. That's it. And a node agent, and a class app member, supply member, message engines, and these are the node 1, node 2. Okay, and this is the another. This is the primary data center, and this is the replica. This is the replica of the data center. Okay, both are same data, different zones are available, so we can replica the data from one data center to another data center like this file system replication. And this is the thing, DMGR nothing but deployment manager, as in WebSphere, like BAW also same. Okay, node agent, and clusters, CPE clusters 1, cluster 2, like that, load balancer, file system replications, and clusters, everything need to be same as per WebSphere applications are architecture. But BAW is and interconnected. This is the new tool. It will establish 5 years back. Okay, so I invented this topic. Okay, share a folder means to share the folder, folder from one system, one Windows system to another system. We need to access by using network protocols. Okay, this is the GCD database, and the database logs will be stored under the, this is the transaction logs. This is the database objects .db or .dbo. It will be shows under the extension .dbo. Okay, and file system replications. This is nodes and app, and supplementary members and message members. These are the interconnected. LDAP means we can use a single sign-on purpose. Each user have separate login for console and application purpose, whatever it is. Each and every user have separate login page. Okay, and how to configure BAW server. This is the BAW. This is the strategy of the BAW. See, application member 3 and clusters, and this is BAW, business automation workflow. Okay, this is LDAP, file replication. These are the one, and this is interconnected to this. Both are interconnected to this DMGRs. Request is forwarding one data center to another data center by using request forward mechanism. And advanced storage area, file system replica, and file system replica, it is, if any server is down, it will be another server, another data center will be active by using advanced storage area. And file replication also is there. Shared folders. Okay, shared folder, this is the replica. Replica means if any changes, if anything happened in the primary data center, the replica will be going to coming into the picture. Okay, and DB migration also happened, DB replica also happened. Okay, and this is the business workflow data center, and this is a cluster. This is the large data center. There are primary and secondary data centers are available in the business workflow automations. One primary is down and secondary data center will be coming to the picture by using high availability and scalability. And performance issues happen sometimes network issues happen during the high availability also, by using different teams to involve due to this, to have contact firewall team and a network team and LB team, and both are together in the call, and we can troubleshoot the issues. Okay, and sometimes request is forwarding configuration, and we have content platform engine configuration. CPE means, here one CPE is the content platform engine. This is content platform engine. Okay, that is one of the database is there. Okay, that logs will be stored under the here. Database log, transaction logs, business logs will be stored under here. And automation workflow custom members are located into second data center. Okay, and one more thing, this is the object storage creation, DOS, design object storage, how to create the design object storage and workflow documentation. This is the main process we are including in the case configuration. These are the very most important point in the case configurations, and here one drop down list are available. You can select based on the DDoS and TOS and DCO. Based on this we can select and we can perform the operations in different manner. Okay, this is the planning and security development environments. After that, how to configure environment profiles and all the things we will see in detail. They are the permissions. They are the business analysis group permissions. See, this is the permissions happen. We can give permission from backend only, not front end. And one more thing, I will show you how to install BAW. Okay, BAW nothing but it's an IBM product, IBM corporation product. Its design and workflows workflows in the BAW servers. And here installations WebSphere versus BAW server. Okay, in IBM WebSphere application server consists of installation manager and WebSphere product, WebSphere ND product either as version 8.x, comma version 9.x will be installed based on the user or client based requirement. And profile creation of the WebSphere. Each profile have set of own configuration files and its application ER files. Suppose we will create an DMGR profile in IBM WebSphere. It will get default root certificate with LDAP with standard OS repository will be available. We will use a profile path of DMGR is /opt IBM WebSphere and app server. Under that profile templates, this is template path. Okay, template path of DMGR. Profile template under this management. Okay, this is the IBM WebSphere. Okay, and now BAW server configurations or structure. Okay, and /opt IBM BAW, or we can use BAW. After that WebSphere sorry, installation manager. This is directory structures. IM directory structure in BAW /opt IBM BAW. Under that WebSphere app server. This is WebSphere BAW WebSphere BAW installation directory. Template paths of BAW server or profile creation. Now /opt after install BAW server WebSphere app server and profile templates. Under this BAW DMGR. Under that we can use like this DMGR or management. We can use like this or DMGR. This is the template path for BAW profile create template and app server of BAW profile /opt IBM BAW and WebSphere and app server and profile templates. Under that we can use BAW default or we can use default template. We can use like this BAW app server profile creation. App server profile creation. Okay, and DMGR app server custom profile same as in WebSphere, but some of the configurations changes will be happened in the BAW server. BAW also one of the server. Business automatic workflow. In BAW server we will use workflows creation, create an workflows in workflows based on the requirement. Okay, and I will show you. These are the case client, working with case client. In a case we can open the case and what is the goal of the case under history. We can use first in assignment work and favorite and reuse case data and create anything, and they will guide working process. And this is the most configuration EDS and client. This is the most important. And how to import like this. This is the host name and login with. I will log in external data service URL. This is the most important 9443 port number. Application accessing port number is 9443. Okay, I will show you the port numbers. 9060 DMGR port number without secure, either BAW or WAS or BAW, same. Okay, BAW 9043 DMGR secure port number, WAS or BAW. And 9080 application accessing port, either WAS or BAW. 9443 application accessing port with secure, WAS or BAW. Okay, and these port numbers we will configure under environment and virtual host configurations, either WAS or BAW. And what is the virtual host? All port numbers and host names, comma, application URLs will be registered under this section without add the port number. It will trigger 404 file not found exception or some other known issues, that is web group or virtual host or not to defined. It will show in the screen like this: web group or virtual host are not defined, and BAW or WAS clusters and application deployment are same, but BAW server have some functionalities are available. Some extra functionalities are available. Some extra functionalities are available. Okay, and in this FileNet also we can use okay, this user and group in the console, user and groups, and go to, we can assign in the DMGR console. They will say they are deploying. See, these are the steps to deploy, to open the DMGR console, and these are the steps how to configure workflows and all the things. These are the steps. I will show you. I will explain. See, this is begin your checking, and go in the console. You can go to the object storage. Under this create a new object storage, and you can run the following case. After that, you can log in the DMGR console, and we can create SSO page, single sign-on, by using FileNet content protocols, and stop business workflow and create the users. See, installation route, case manager, and properties. This is the main directory of the case manager property file, most important. This is the share folder. As per diagram, this is the one of the share folder is important. You can share the all files to entire intranet servers across within the network. Okay, and after that, create the users, create the global security, go to the deployment environment and name, and go to the security, and we can create the security. J2C authentication alias means database alias and all the things. DB alias, username and password. This is the how to create the profiles, nothing but this is the custom profiles. Custom profile and bin and sync.node.sh and DMG hostname and port number. 8879 is the default port number and username, admin user and admin password. Okay, these are the most important. After that, most important profile creation in the BAW server. This is the object storage, target object storage. These are the most important. In this more important, email extension, email is the most important storage in the BAW server. And one more thing also, storage search, most important, like SBI, like so suppose I will open sbi.co.in website. Okay, this website also using filenet in a backend. So suppose I will search loan. A loan, I search loan. Okay, this is the personal loan or home loan or bike loan or car loan. It will display based on the user availability. Okay, these are the storage availability. Okay, these are the storage availability structures, and this will be coming under the storage sections. Okay, the most important scenario. These are the group permissions. This is the actual BAW. Why BAW application is deploying in BAW server? See, why they deploy IBM automation workflow data center strategy. This is the high availability structure. And disaster high availability means, suppose one data center is down, another data center is request will be going to without interrupt the any business operations, without any unplanned short period or any short circuit happen. One data center we can use another data center simultaneously. See, this is recovery time objective. Okay, until service is restored. Until service is restored, yeah, suppose DC is available. Okay, DC is available. Active state, DR is available. Active state. Okay, suppose if any DC is failover happened in the due to any power failures or load issues or some other network connectivity issues, DC will be trying to active some of the seconds or minutes, that is nothing but 6 minutes. They will try to restore. If 6 minutes also not restored the DC server, it will automatically switches to DR by using data replication mechanism. Okay, by using data replication mechanism. Okay, after that we will test the environment whether application is working fine or not. If still same issue happens both DC and DR, DC and DR. We have another environment will be there. Demilitarized zone. Okay, this is the another environment is there. Okay, most critical environment, like this it will be there. Okay, we can this is the most important scenarios when DCDR activity will be performed in WebSphere in IBM WAS as well as BAW workflow also. Okay, and migration also happened one to another version, like IHS migration of WebSphere version 8.5 to version 9.0, like this. First, stop all servers and maintenance mode will be on IHS servers, both DC and DR of BAW servers. Okay, after that migrate DB with DC to DR. Later we will migrate BAW application servers DC to DR. Later we will contact DNS team to route the request from DC to DR pointing. Okay, this is the most important. And if any mount point issues, we will use rsync command or contact AX team or Linux or Unix team members, raise the RITM ticket or incident. They will resolve the issues. See here, BAW Foundation workflow automation. See, in every BAW also application server is there and runs Java virtual machine providing runtime environment. Okay, and a cluster means group of servers will be available. Group of servers nothing but group of application servers nothing but process will be there in the particular server. Okay, and scalability, by using this you have achievability, scalability, high availability, and persistence, and everything is there. Server persistence and cookies persistence also available in the cluster mechanism. And this is deployment manager to manage the all to single point of administration to manage the entire the cell. Node is nothing but communication between application server to the DMGR by using this. And high availability and VAS ND. High availability means same. One server is down, another server is request flow. See, this is the one cluster member is lost, planned, unplanned, and two cluster member immediately loses capacity. And one member will become unavailable in the environment. 3 or more clusters remaining environment still provide some level of high availability. 2 cluster environment the no longer provide for fault tolerance, zero fault tolerance. Okay, and this is increase. What is the why you spanning WebSphere means DR and DC is down, like this. Same explanation is complete, and same active passive in 2 DCs. Okay. Same WAS and BAW same, but extra features are there. This is the data, the concept, IT technology best practices, everything. See, DCDR activity, one database to another database is the, this is the steps. So start secondary database and data center and the content platform engine administrative console, disable request forwarding, and from the content platform console move database connection from DC to DR and restart content platform and start the business flow. And this is the logs of database. This is the structure, primary data center and standby data centers. See, and see DMGR and node agent and file copy for installation and configuration data, primary to secondary. This is the most important critical structure. In after that, after BPM, business process management and recovery of the database, and this is the replica database. Data replica from one data. Suppose I have installed some other some one file, that replica will be stored into this file. If it is lost, it will be there. Okay, and this is support member 1, support member 2. These are the support member. File copying, entire configuration will be copied into the this secondary data center by using file copy installation configurations. Okay, this is the most important data center. This is the version, process management version 80122 and 8051. You can choose transaction based on the your requirement. HD high available disaster recovery. These are the this is the logs, backup of the data. This is the backup storage. See, so primary data center, and the data center will be storage access network, storage under here, and installation and configuration storage and everything will be stored under here. This is the database messenger. This is the database. The database you can install under the storage area. Okay, under this each applications are also connectivity between storage area network and support also and database. Each primary data center will be connected to the SAN, storage area network, and after that we can store it like this. Replication, backup. After this you can insert and you can take the backup here. The backup data center is separate. Back in the backup, somebody is deleted one of the file, you can contact a backup team and they will roll back your file and they will pick up, they will start the business based on the backup of availability. This is very critical. Tivoli perfect, Tivoli backup is there. Based on that you can take the backup from backup data centers. These are the backup data centers. Okay, simple data recovery. This is the already informed primary simple data recovery, installation and configurations. This is the use cases. Use case. This is the use case diagram for workflow designers. See, first identify the solution and the name of the solution and identify which case, and you can add the roles, IAM role, and you can based on the like AWS you can create the role and create and give the proper role to the particular instance. Like that here also workflow design also like this. Same thing happened. Deploy and test, modify the solutions. Means BAW means automation workflow like Ansible servers. Okay, they are the most important. This is the integration design 24.x. Okay, this is the overview, and this is the creation of the profiles in BAW and migration and DCDR recovery and how it will be active. This is the port numbers, and this is the profile creation in a BAW servers, and this is the installation process from WebSphere to and BAW servers. Okay, most the process is same, but advanced feature will be available in the BAW servers. BAW servers means business automation workflow. BPM is business process messenger or manager. It will be there. Both are different tools will be available and integrated with the FileNet servers. Okay, this is the overview and configuration in the BAW servers. Okay, and migration also happened in BAW one version to another version. Suppose BAW is suppose version 21, we can migrate 21 to 24 or 25 something, like a HHS migration 8.5 to 9. Okay, same thing we need to migrate by, because same configuration will be there. Okay, and this is the most important concept in WebSphere versus BAW servers. Okay, and anything is missed, this is the application accessing URL. Latest BAW version. This is the latest version 23.0.2 release. See, continuous delivery model, automation and single stream continuous delivery model. This is the old version 22, second update, and this is the 23, for example. Okay, version start in the year of release. Number of packages is 23 is the latest version. See, this document includes content with 23.02. This is the latest version of the BAW servers, and this is the change version. These are the versions will be available. 25th is the 25th, 23rd, 24, 25. Okay, and we can check the what is the new. We can select and we can verify what is the new in the 23 and 24 and 25. What is the fixes, what is the iFixes, what is the bug, everything will be shown in the new configuration, version number and tag and continue development model like this. Okay, go to here business and we can search install and configuration. We can install and configuration. They will mention each and everything in this link. Planning and preparing and installing business workflow. Installing means our WebSphere and installing business workflow automation same. No issues. Okay. This is the thing. Updating deployments. See, this is the deployment. First, plan and prepare and installations. Post installations. These are the script. These are the process. We can use the BAW servers or BAW cloud formation also we can use. First, design and plan and prepare the diagrams. Diagrams nothing but we can architecture diagrams. Based on that we can create the configurations, and we can push the configuration into the git and install the configurations and check the post install and logs. We can generate the logs like this. This is the YML file. This is the Ansible YML file. Okay, this is the apply OC and apply. This is the YML file and overwrite is equal to true if anything. This is the pods. OC get pods means get the how many pods are running in the BAW, it will shows, and OC status like this it will shows. Okay, 25. Like this, you can see in the uninstallations and redeploy. Like this is there, and the federation also is there. Process redeploying federation also is there. Okay, you can see in detail in upcoming classes. Okay, this is the just overview. Upcoming classes we can configure and redeploy each and everything in detail. But this is the diagram for BAW servers. Okay, most critical important diagram in the BAW server. Okay, and nodes will be available, node agents and members, supply support member, support clusters. There are three clusters: yeah, application cluster, support cluster, message clusters. Three clusters deploy under the DMJ console. Okay, after that, if a server is not available, you can create the server by using the node. Okay, by like the custom profile also same. Load balancer, file system like this. Okay, content process engines. Any doubts, please reach out to me. I will explain each and everything. Okay, thank you for watching this. We can close the session. Please share to your friends and family members, those who are learning BAW servers and WebSphere, WebLogic, anything. Please share to your friends and family members. Okay, those who are helpful for the video.